Well, after heavy coalition air power has been used to assist the Kurds in regaining control of a lot of Kobani, ISIS still hasn't given up the fight completely, using mortars to harass the Kurds in the centre of the city, and 2 large car bombs went off on Sunday as well, we're told by activists. The key question Kurds are asking themselves, though increasingly confident, is how can they hold that city? They say they need weapons, they need reinforcements, a resupply to be able to stop ISIS if they choose to attack again. And one key issue they've told us is they're concerned because the Turkish army aren't letting people who fled Kobani across into Turkey return to their home city.
60 bombs in 4 days may, for now, have ground ISIS to a halt in Kobani. But to the city's west lies another trauma for those Kurds still inside, at a hole poked by the desperate in the border fence that's now policed by the Turkish army. They won't let us film up close. Yet daily we've seen dozens of Kurds caught on the dangerous other side of the fence. But strangely, even though the Turkish army will let them across, many still don't. Why do they stay there?
There is still fighting inside Kobani, and this is a very volatile place to be stranded on the other side of that border. We're told those there, though, don't want to leave their city, to leave their possessions, because they're worried if they cross into Turkey, they won't be able to return home.
We filmed discreetly a little closer when bread was delivered. The men there said there were thousands still inside. Many we spoke to said they were not leaving their treasured homes and cars as they knew the army would not let them back in. This man came out 2 days ago to bring back food but can't cross. Where do you think people can find bread inside there? He says. The stores are closed and empty. Some claim this is a calculated strategy, that Turkey is deliberately stopping people from going back in a bid to weaken the defence of Kobani, claimed one Turkish Kurd MP. If they turn back to Kobani, he says, the resistance against ISIS will be strengthened and our combat against ISIS will be more efficient. Turkey doesn't want that. Turkey wants Kobani to fall. We're convinced about that, he says. There's no other reason. Fighters are still smuggled in, we've been told, and Turkish officials deny stopping people returning. But as the fight drags on, or if ISIS come back, Kurdish anger at what they see as Turkey's bid to weaken them risks growing.
Those who would defend the Turkish position would say that they have in the past 3 years of the Syrian civil war welcomed officially over 1 million Syrian refugees here into southern Turkey. But then again, there are those who criticise Turkey, saying that those Syrian refugees have also been allowed back into Syria because Turkey wants to see them assist rebels fighting the Assad regime in Damascus. That different standard applied to Kurds, surely aggravating many here. There's been peace talks between the Kurds and the Turkish government, a ceasefire looking tentative, volatile at the moment, and many worry that if Kobani does face a counter-attack by ISIS and fall, the Kurdish population here will be infuriated. People still looking, though, as to what kind of defence the Kurds can muster when coalition air power potentially moves on to a different target. Nick Paton Walsh, CNN, Gaziantep.